Tagwirei muri Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana ngari kutanga kukuya pana ino channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chingwagara wakasubscribe, don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasi muri Zimbabwe Tagwirei nyaya yabuditswa na former ZANU-PF National Political Commissar Chabvira Kasukuwere ababuda vachiblasta the businessman kuda Tagwirei yene nyaya kuti Hanzi is thinking kuti money can buy power. Nyaya yabuditswa ne ZW News zvichenzei former ZANU-PF National Political Commissar Chabvira Kasukuwere has lambasted businessperson Kuda Tagwirei for thinking that money can buy power. A good fraudster is not necessarily a good politician. Trying to turn a thief into a leader is the ultimate betrayal of the Revolutionary Party by a reactionary leader. The game has begun, and that dreaming mouth will not be opened again, he says. Kasukuwere vows to stop Tagwirei from succeeding President Emmerson Mnangagwa. We on it, my leader. No stone will remain unturned in stopping this cruel and demented thief, he said. Asked by Patru Joel's wife, Beauty Joel, if he's the man to watch, Kasukuwere said everything is under control. Kasi ndiwe unebora nai mzukuru, Joel asked. Kasukuwere responded, Ndakabata kuti dri. He went on, when a frog wakes up in ZANU-PF Central Committee, he thinks all other positions are acquired by leaping. A historic party has been reduced to a rent-seeking positions for sale party. How does a war NPC Machacha subordinate himself to crook urombo uroi? Doma Buditsiro. Agatwa nyai itingaze kuti munoona sei nyai tudzeo zvamuri kufunga mu comment section. Kufunga va Tagwirei vakanga vabuda vachiblasta vakasukuwere munyaya yakabuditswa na the New Zimbabwe vachitaura vachiti ZANU-PF businessman Kuda Kwasha Tagwirei has ignited the feud with self-exiled former cabinet minister Chabvira Kasukuwere, branding him a prime example of corruption with no moral authority to criticize others. Tagwirei also targeted former finance minister Tendai Biti, suggesting the former Harare East member of parliament is well aware that Tagwirei possesses compromising information of his past shady dealings. Addressing the Land Tenure Leadership Success Series in Bulawayo on Wednesday, Tagwirei claimed to possess a list of individuals who, despite accusations of corruption, dared to label him a corrupt businessman. If I was to stand here, and Tendai Biti knows this, and if I start to speak about his corrupt activities, where will we go? Where will we go? If I was to talk about all these people like Kasukuwere, as for Kasukuwere, he is one of the most corrupt people I know, Tagwirei fumed. Tagwirei asserted his alignment with President Emmerson Mnangagwa's approach to corruption, suggesting the president prioritizes national development over publicly denouncing corrupt individuals. The people who speak the most about corruption are the most corrupt. Now, have you ever seen that the president does not speak about the people? I learn from the best. The president does not speak about people, he speaks about his vision. So I follow the president's vision. The president's vision is not about corruption, it's about building the country, Tagwirei said. Tagwirei may have inadvertently stirred controversy by portraying the president as indifferent to the corrosive effects of corruption, which are crippling Zimbabwe's economy. Vice President Constantino Chiwenga has previously expressed strong condemnation of corruption, even deeming it a threat to national security. Last year, Prosecutor General Justice Lois Matanda Moyo revealed that Zimbabwe loses $2 billion annually to corruption through illicit deals and leakages. Tagwirei's company Sakunda Holdings has faced allegations of misappropriating approximately $3 billion US as a contracted supplier of farming inputs under the government's Command Agriculture program between 2016 and 2019. According to a Transparency International report, Zimbabwe's 2024 Corruption Perception Index score was 21 out of 100. Lower scores indicate higher perceived corruption. This score places Zimbabwe on number 158 out of 180 in the index, indicating widespread perception of corruption within its public sector compared to the other nations. Noma buditsiro gatwa nyai muri Zimbabwe tingaziva munoona sei tudziwo zvamuri kufunga mu comment section. Hazvina kumira mushe muri Zimbabwe. Vatendai Biti vabudawo zvakare vachitaura ivo vachiti vaTagwirei varifana kuauditwa hanzi company inonzi Sakunda ifana kuauditwa muri Zimbabwe. Zvakare pane statement yakabudirwa naVice President Constantino Chiwenga vachitaura ivo vachiti is going to deal with corrupt businesses muri Zimbabwe vanhu vakafunga kuti this statement was directed at Kuda Tagwirei. Yakaburitswa neNew Zimbabwe vachitaura vachiti Vice President Constantino Chiwenga has vowed to deal with corrupt business people with unexplained or untraceable wealth, calling their operations muddy and economically corrosive. His comments come a day after businessman Kuda Tagwirei ignited a war of words with exiled former ZANU-PF member Chabvira Kasukuwere, with both men accusing each other of grand corruption. Chiwenga, who was speaking at the Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce Congress in Victoria Falls on Thursday, further described these questionable businesses as phantom entrepreneurship whose money dropped like manna from heaven. He is known to be against the arrogant flamboyance of entrepreneur Wikino Chivayo, whose source of wealth has been questioned by the public and investigated by the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission to no known end. We must shun unscrupulous so-called business people operating from briefcases with no traceable capital or legitimate enterprise, said Chiwenga. This culture of phantom entrepreneurship, where money appears without any known source, is not only economically corrosive, but ethically bankrupt. We all know that money does not fall from the heavens like manna. Real businesses are built through hard work, discipline, sacrifice, and value creation. The day of reckoning is inevitable for those who undermine our economic integrity by engaging in shadowy dealings. Let us not mortgage our nation's future to fleeting gain. There can be no room for rent-seeking behaviors or muddy practices in a modern competitive economy. Tagwirei and Kasukuwere, on the other hand, have been at each other's throats, with the former naming the latter on the list he claims is of people who accuse him of corruption but are themselves corrupt. As for Kasukuwere, he is one of the most corrupt people I know, said Tagwirei. Ndo maburitsiro aitwa nyaya muri Zimbabwe ndi New Zimbabwe tingaziva kuti nyaya sei nyaya iyi tiudziwo zvamufunga mu comment section.
Madam Speaker, allow me to thank the August House for the unflinching support rendered towards the fight against the drug and substance abuse menace in the country. Madam Speaker, drug and substance abuse has been with us since time immemorial. However, the challenge has been aggravated by the heightened globalization, which has created a well-coordinated drug economy, introducing new addictive products to our communities. The menace is proving to be unselective, and no one is immune. Families, learning institutions, workplace, and churches are being affected. It is a disturbing situation to note that some of the victims are raping, even killing their own parents.